Hello everyone. I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming this simple aluminum soda can into a powerful, versatile TV antenna. My first step is to accurately mark the center of the can's bottom with a pen. I'm going to carefully drill a small hole right through that point. This hole will serve as the primary attachment point for our antenna's central conductor, making sure everything is securely fastened. I'm removing the pull tab from the can. I'm using a utility knife to carefully cut around the entire top rim of the can. The goal here is to completely detach the circular top section, as this piece will be transformed into the primary signal reflector for our antenna. After detaching the top, I'm using scissors to trim off the raised edges of this circular aluminum piece. I want to create a perfectly flat, smooth disc, which will become our reflective surface to concentrate the incoming TV signals. Now, I take a BNC connector and thread it through the center of the aluminum disc and tighten it. This creates a secure center point. This parabolic shape will help focus the radio waves and improve our antenna's reception capability. I have a piece of coaxial cable here. Now, I'm going to strip the outer insulation at one end of this cable. This process will expose the inner conductor and the metal shield. After stripping the cable, I'll securely attach F connectors to the stripped end. These connectors will act as bridges, allowing us to easily connect the antenna elements. To keep everything neat and protected, I'll wrap electrical tape around the stripped layers of the coaxial cable. I'll strip the other end of the coaxial cable in the same way. I'm meticulously stripping the outer sheath and metal shield from the main cable, leaving only the copper wire in the middle. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I'm using a ruler and pen to mark the connection points on the copper wire core. These marks indicate where each of our antenna elements will be placed. I have a longer piece of cable here. I'm going to strip this cable to expose only the central copper core. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I'm using pliers to cut copper wire into smaller pieces. Using a homemade mounting bracket, I'm securing the antenna to it. I'm preparing to tin plate the connection points. I'm using solder and a soldering iron to create the connection points. To enhance signal reception, I'm carefully soldering thin wires to the antenna. This creates a special Yagi antenna effect, optimizing signal reception across different antenna frequencies and ensuring everything stays securely in place. I'm marking and cutting the copper wires into trapezoidal shapes. This gives the antenna high gain and a wide beam pattern, resulting in stable signal transmission and reception. I'm fixing the pull tab of a soda can, acting as another simple bipolar element, by wrapping wire around it. For the other end, I'm attaching our aluminum disc reflector to one end of the antenna structure. Now I'm preparing the main antenna cable. I have a standard coaxial cable here. I'm carefully stripping back the outer insulation to expose the braided shield and the solid copper core. I'm attaching an F-type connector to this end. This is a critical step for connecting the antenna to your television, ensuring a secure and interference-free signal transmission. I'll secure this with more electrical tape for insulation and durability. Next, I will secure connector F to the bottom of the can and tighten it. That completes the main assembly. I'm threading the other end of the coaxial cable through a mounting base. Antenna mounts help to hold the antenna in a stable, secure position to ensure optimal signal reception and transmission performance, resulting in a more stable signal. I'm preparing the other end of the coaxial cable. I'm preparing our coaxial cable by stripping off a section of the outer jacket and exposing the braided shield and the inner conductor. The stripped wire end will be attached to a Type F connector. I'm attaching an L-shaped coaxial connector to this end of the cable. The L shape is practical for tight spaces behind the TV. I'm securing the connector tightly and then wrapping it with red electrical tape for added durability and insulation, protecting our hard work. As you can see, without the antenna, the TV shows no signal. I'm carefully connecting our freshly built antenna to the coaxial input on the back of my TV. Look at that! We have clear, crisp channels coming in. It's incredible how effective this simple homemade antenna is. I'm using the remote to quickly cycle through some channels. Notice how smoothly it switches and how incredibly clear the picture is, even on channels that were previously unavailable or fuzzy. To really show you the difference, I'll disconnect the antenna. See, no signal immediately returns. But once I reconnect it, bam! Instant channels. It's working exactly as intended. Who would have thought that an empty soda can, some wire, and a few LEDs could bring in such a great picture? This DIY antenna proves that with a little creativity and effort, you can transform ordinary items into something truly useful and surprising. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other unexpected tools you'd like to see me create. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.